Hello everyone, welcome back to Lindsay's Builds. So, thought we'd do a little bit of unboxing for you. It's a battleship, well, I think she was classed as a battleship. HMS Hood, 1/350 scale by Trumpeter. So I've had this in my stash number, I think 2 or 3 years, I think. And I've never got around to building it, so it is on my future list to build at some point. So hopefully next year, we'll see. But I thought I'd give you a looky loo. It is quite a nice kit, so we'll go down and we'll show you what's in the box. So, it's big on the bench, takes up near enough more of my bench. So, yeah. So, HMS Hood, 1/350 scale by Trumpeter. So, lovely box art on it. I do like this box art. So, yeah, it's quite cool. Here's a beautiful box art build. So yeah, so we'll get the lid off and we'll show you what's in it. A bit of sellotape on the box. Okay, now I don't think I've ever had this out the box, so yeah, I think when I bought it home, and I just took the lid off, had a look, and yeah, and I've put the lid back on it. So we'll show you a bit at a time. So it's got a one piece bath type hull on it. So there's no joining two halves together. It's got quite a seam line in it, quite a bad one. So that's got to be all sanded down, and there's 3 notches here where it was on sprues in the machine. It's quite a low slung hull. So yeah. A little bit of flash inside, but that doesn't matter. But yeah, it's going to need a little bit of work on the top. There's a piece here as well. There's quite a seam line all the way down this, and it's quite prominent. So like I said, that'll take some rubbing down, and to get rid of these 3 points where it was actually on the sprue in the machine. But other than that, yeah, that's not always a problem. You're not a modeler until you get that kind of thing, and you know, it's all processing the build. So yeah, it's pretty decent. It's quite sturdy actually. It's not flexible, so it's very sturdy. So that's that part. Then we'll go to the top of the hull. So the actual, it's in 2 halves, this hull. So this is the top half. It's got a few portholes there that I should probably drill out. It's got the degaussing cable as well along there, all along the top as well. For the anchorage, gonna have to drill that point out just there. It's actually filled in, so where the actual anchor goes, let's just try and do it with the just there. I think you can just about see it. There's not actually no hole there, so that will need drilling out. There's a little bit of flash on it. It's quite rough on the top, very, very rough, so that will need a light sand. So you've got like your degaussing cables both sides. There's 2 anchor points here for your anchor chains. Degaussing cable all the way down the back as well as up the middle. You've got a few hatches here. I should probably buy a photo etch set for this and get the set with the hatches on it, and get rid of these ones on here and replace them with photo etch. So that's the top half of the hull. Doesn't look warped or anything, so yeah, just needs quite a clean up on it. There is quite a bit of a clean up on this, but that's all part of the progress on a build. So let's just mop this up, and so that gives you a rough idea of the actual hull itself. You've got the bottom half of the hull and the top half of the hull, both in separate pieces. So obviously when I join these two together, if there's any filling that needs doing, I shall have to fill so it looks joined, so it looks all in one piece. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I won't have to do any filling all the way along that line. We'll see how it goes. So that's the actual hull. So as like I said, it's in 2 halves. So yeah, so we'll put that to one side. This is the top deck, when I can get it out. This is the actual top deck. So no, I think this could be, no, it's not the top deck. This is the option for a waterline. That's right. It's not top deck at all. It's actually the waterline version. So I thought that can't be the top deck because there's no markings on either side of it. So yeah, it's the actual waterline. So you can have it full hull or waterline. But me, I shall have it full hull. So let's have a look. So here's your decks. There's a couple of your decks here. Shall have to open these to show you. Didn't really want to open them, but it's a case of having to. I shall seal all these bags up afterwards. So this is the bow deck. Quite a bit of detail on it. You got like your anchor chains there. Obviously if I get the photo etch set, hopefully there'll be a chain coming with it, so I'll have to take all that off, and I may even get a wooden deck for this one. We'll see. But yeah, it's quite a bit of detail on that. Obviously you've got your front turret here and all your other little bits and pieces. Some ammo boxes here, some more boxes here, and then you've got your turning things for your anchor chain that will sit there and stuff like that. Yeah. So that is the actual bow of the deck. The actual deck part it's quite prominent, but you could soon lose that in about 2 or 3 coats of paint if you painted it. So you'd have to be very careful and spray it very, very thinly. So that's the bow deck. You got your stern with your 2 turrets at the back. She was only a 3 turret, I think. According to the box, was she 3 turret? No, she was 4. She was 4. So it's like I said, the decking. It's like I said, you would probably lose that if you put too much paint on the top of that. So you would have to really be really careful with that. You've got some hatches in there and all other bits and pieces. So yeah, looks a little bit kind of warped on there. So it's got quite a bit of a bow in it. So, but it's quite flexible. So that should sit down and clamped, and it should go sit on the actual hull. But it's got a bit of a bow upwards. So not too bad. I've seen worse. So we'll just pop those back in the bag, and I'll take another look at something else. Okay. So this is in this bag is superstructure work. We can get the bag open. I'm trying to keep the bag as much as the top of the bag as possible so I can seal it back up. So I don't really want the bags floating around in the box. So yeah, we've got superstructure parts here on this sprue. Superstructure sides, your bottom plate, your other parts of the superstructure. It's pretty clean. Don't seem to be any flash. These are the funnels, I think, maybe, or they're part of another superstructure. No, the funnels are bigger than that. Yeah, this is part of the other bits of superstructure. You've got a few more sides here of smaller superstructures. So yeah, it's quite a few goodies on there. All superstructure work. So that's that one. You got more superstructure work here as well. Got part of the masts on there. As part of the mast. There's a few other little bits and pieces. It's like I said, it's all superstructure and mast work there. So there's quite a good few bits there. Nicely moulded. A little bit of flash on a couple of bits here, but that's nothing to worry about. So that's that bit. So that's those 2 sprues. Yes, I don't think there's any PE in this kit. So that's 2 sprues there. You got your main decks in the middle. Let's just pop these open. Try and cut it near to the seal as possible. So I've got plenty to turn over to reseal the bags. So yeah, quite a lot of detail here. These are where the lifeboats go, in here. A couple there where they go. So plenty of hatches on the top. Yeah, I think it depends on what kind of photo etch I'll go for. I might stick my neck out and have ponters for this. We'll see. We'll see. Here you got your holes here for your ladders to go down. I imagine they go down onto this deck or some other bit of superstructure. But other than that, it's clean. There's a little bit of clean up here, just a little bit there. Other than that, the rest of it's okay. It's only like in the odd places where it needs a clean up. So yeah, so that's that part. Then we'll go for this bit here. This looks pretty okay. It's not warped or anything, so that's a godsend. So that's another part of your decking. So yeah, pretty clean, pretty good. So we'll pop these back in their bags. That's that one. Right, in this one there's 2 more sprues. This is where the funnels are. And your lifeboats. Let's try and cut this right on the seal. Don't want to rip the bags open. There'll be quite a few delicate parts here that might break if they're floating around. So yeah, on this one you've got your lifeboats on here, all the way along here. A little bit of clean up on them, not too much. Some other parts there, as I think these pipes that comes down the funnels. That's a funnel. I think that's the top of the funnel, but most of that will be replaced with photo etch anyway. You've got some crane here with a little hook. You've got some Carly floats as well, little life rafts called Carly floats. There's your fair leads. These are like your hoses and cable reels on there. 2 propellers. A couple of other bits and pieces, and some others, small tiny pieces and that. So yeah, it's another bit of mass work there. So we'll just put that over there. This is more or less a repeated sprue. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So yeah, that's the other funnel. And your funnel top. But like I said, if I get the photo etch set, that'll all be changed on there. So yeah, pretty good. You've got more lifeboats there, another set of propellers because she was a 4 propeller. So yeah, more Carly floats. Another crane device there. And everything else, just small tiny bits and pieces, more pipe work to go on the funnels. So yeah, it's pretty good. So that's that. So that's those 2 sprues. They're both repeated sprues with only a slight difference in between them with different parts. It's only slight, it's not much. I hate trying to get these back into the bags. Yep, see how delicate that is. nearly broke that off the sprue. There we go. Pop you in there. So we'll stick those down this side back in there. So that's what's in that side of the box. So in this side we have turret work. Now for these I'm going to buy some Masters gun barrels, the metal barrels for this. I think she's worth having them. So there we go. There's your turrets and everything else. So yeah, there's the bottom turrets. So yeah, there's all your little accessories there. These are your barrels. They're not bad. They're slide injection moulding, so you've got the openings on the tops of it inside the barrels on the ends, so you've got the openings there. You've got all your weaponry here, and everything else. So yeah, there's quite a lot to be going on with there. So that's that on that sprue. Quite a lot of weaponry on there, and this is a repeated sprue, another one. So this is it. This is exactly the same as this. So more gun barrels, turrets, and weaponry. Yeah. So that's what that consists of. Get these back in the box in the bag. So there's a fair bit of work there. So there'll be even more work once I get the photo etched. So like I said, I'm not sure whether I'm going to get the Pontos or the big head set. So we'll see. Not going to open this one. You've got your nameplate, 1350 scale, HMS Hood, 1941. So that's the year that she was sunk. So this would have been her refit. So yes. Nice little stand there. And just two more sprues. Yeah. Definitely no photo etch in this. So there's two more sprues here. I'm not going to bore you with the instructions. So we just do a bag opening and stuff like that. Just want to look at the colour coding. There must be a colour code chart in there somewhere. I do want to look at that. So yeah, there's more parts of superstructure here, the main superstructure parts at the bottom. So yeah, they're nicely moulded. Obviously I'm going to remove the door hatches and replace them with photo etch, and also the ladders, I shall replace them. So there's quite a lot of doors to replace, so quite a few. And on this sprue we have more, these are for the props, these are your actual shafts, and there's your mainstays for your shafts to go through, your rear rudder, and your water breaker there, and a few other bits and pieces on there. and more mast work there. So yeah, that one looks a bit dodgy, so I'd have to be careful how I took that off. So yeah, nicely detailed, it's pretty good, not too much flash on it, easy cleaned up. So yeah, so what's a kit without flash? It makes it more interesting, doesn't it? So yeah, so that's what's in those two bags, in that bag. So all in all, looks like a decent kit. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. I say this is the first time I've looked at it. So like I said, I just took the lid off it when I bought it, just had a quick look over the top and then put the lid back on it and taped it up. So yeah, then we've got your insignia flags. So I'm not going to open this, but I can assure you it's because it's on a white background, you've got your normal insignia flags. So that's what's in that bag. Oh, we do have photo etch. We do have some photo etch. Not too much by the look of it. Let's have a look at the count on the. It's only a small amount of photo etch. Nothing horrendous in the kit itself. So you get 2, 4. Yep, you only get one set of photo etch, which is this. So on here you do have, I'm not sure what that bit is. I think that could be for something, not sure. We'll soon find out. We're getting the instructions. Not sure what any of this is. This seems to be only one set of photo etch here. So it's pretty thick as well. You get a few little ladders here. So it's on the call out, it's just here on the photo etch. Just there. So that's what the photo etch is. Shan't bore you with the instructions. Everybody knows what, it looks quite simple to build, but obviously that changes when you buy photo etch. So yeah, it looks pretty decent. It's alright. It's quite explanatory. So I always find Trumpeter kit instructions pretty straightforward, to be honest. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to building it in the near future. It's not the sort of thing I'm going to start right now because I've got too much work in progress on the go as it is. So we'll just have a look at this little colour call out. So on the colour call out, we got some blacks, greys, a gold, hull red. So it's not. She's not in her camo. So yes, you got some whites as well for the boats and everything else. I think I'll have to do quite a bit of research for this and pull some better colour photos out. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty simple by the look of it. Nothing horrendous. But definitely need to change these funnels because that's just pure block of plastic. You can't actually see down inside the funnel. So this will all have to be taken out and replaced with photo etch. So yeah, that is a must. So I'll have to have a look around online, see what photo etch I can find for it. But yeah, because it'll need railings, because there's no railings in the kit. So not sure when this kit was released. I'll have a look on the box in a minute. So yeah, might be actually in the instructions, but it's kit number 05302. So doesn't say. You can probably find it on the box somewhere, but there's no date on when this kit was made, not that I can see. So yeah, there normally is a date, but say there isn't one on this one. So we'll stick them back in the bottom. There we go. Nice bit of photo etch there. And so yeah. So that's what's in the kit, guys. So you can either have it waterline or full hull, depends on what you want to do. Yeah, just your normal leaflets. So yeah, I actually bought this from MJR Hobbies, MJR Models and Hobbies. That's where I bought this from. Even got the bill of receipt, but I'm not going to show you that. So yeah, so I'm quite pleased what's in the box, and yeah, as a kit, as a whole, because it hasn't got a lot of photo etch supplied with it, and obviously kits are only just starting to come in to have photo etch with it, but yeah, let's just put that back on the front. So yeah, there we go. HMS hood, 1/350 scale. Just trying to look. 2017 when this kit was made. So it's not that old, not really. 2017. Yeah, so she had a length of overall displacement of 4,260 tons. She was laid down in 1915. So yeah, she was well within a sell-by date by the time World War One came along. Not World War One, World War Two. So yeah, so that's HMS Hood, 1/350 scale. Yeah, out of 10, I would suppose. Yeah, I'd go for an 8. What you've actually got in the kit. So yeah, if it had a full photo etch inside it, then it would get a 10 out of 10. But yeah, for cleanness on the sprues and that, you can't fault it that way. So I'd give that a 9 out of 10 for flash. 9 out of 10. So it's pretty good. There's only like a few bits that you got to clean up. But overall contents. Being a 2017 kit, yeah, I'll give that a 9 out of 10. And yeah, so we'll see how it builds up, and yeah, so hopefully we'll get this done some point next year. So there we go, guys. HMS Hood. So we'll go back up camera. So there we go. So that's that unboxing. I have got 2 more future unboxings to show you. Probably do them sometime next week. we'll see. So yeah. So all in all, thank you very much for watching, guys. Much appreciated if you do watch this video. And yeah, enjoy. So say goodbye from Lindsay's Builds, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye bye for now.